So we're looking at EQA, Unit 1, 6.3. 6.3 asks you to evaluate requirements for equality and diversity and, where appropriate, bilingualism in relation to external quality assurance. So what is bilingualism? Well, bilingualism can be different languages. It's defined as being fluent in 2 different languages, and children who are raised to be bilingual are often exposed to 2 languages at once. For example, when parents speak different languages, or 2 parents who are both bilingual. They may have one language at home and another at school. Think about how, as an EQA, you can support centres and thereby IQAs and learners who are bilingual, or for those whose English is not their first language. EQAs have a duty of care to promote an inclusive workplace. Through that, you need to encourage best practice, treat learners and centres and their staff fairly, mark the criteria and don't judge the person, and not show bias. Consider the learning styles of IQAs and the centre staff that you are working with as an EQA. All centres should have a reasonable adjustment and special consideration policy, and they should be able to show you this and how they've adhered to it. They should also be able to explain to you how they calculate reasonable adjustments, say for example extra time. Reasonable adjustments level the playing field, and again mark the criteria, not the person, and remember that not all disabilities are visible. As an EQA, you can use your role to encourage the promotion of equality and diversity in your centres. You can do this by asking to see how this is promoted and what best practice they can share with you. The Equality Act 2010 covers the 9 protected characteristics and must be followed in all areas of teaching and assessment. So for your assignment, you're asked to evaluate the requirements for equality and diversity and, where appropriate, bilingualism in relation to EQA. There's a workbook in the resources to help you, and of course refer to the own Gravels.